Italian
Hello,
Furby.
Internet, and welcome to another episode of the Queer Chronicles of the Strixhaven Quintet here on Game Nights. You don't need to know what we were talking about before the stream. As always, it was weird and makes no sense. I'm your Dungeon Master, Savvy, and we're here to play some Dungeons and Dragons. But before we do, I'm double checking with our today's producer to make sure
I'm
everything's
not
fine.
panicking, so I think it's working.
Okay, said everything's fine, everything's good. Let me tell you a little bit about what we got going on the channel this week. We should be back to our regularly scheduled shenanigans. Our next live stream after this is actually later today at 5 p.m. Eastern time. The chat is concerned. I'm not going to explain. You guys have to explain. 5 p.m. Eastern time tonight, we're playing Parslings. Saturday night's Ward 47. Val runs that, so I'll let them talk about it. And then if you're live with us on Twitch, our schedule is down below our faces in our About page and also on our schedule page. You can also find it pinned to our Discord in our show's channel, which you can join and come hang out with us and get in on the ground floor of all of the weird shit that we talk about and all of those shenanigans. So yeah, that's all I have to say. Glad to be back doing this today, so I'm gonna let my lovely players introduce themselves, tell you who they are, where you can find them on the internet, and who they are playing today. Let's start with Val.
Hello, everybody. I'm Val. You can find me at the Kraken's Crown, lurking around the internet. I am here Thursdays and Mondays playing running games. Like Van said, I run our game this afternoon, Ward 47, where we play Parslings, and they're about to finish up this sort of job quest crime that they've been in on, and we had a bit of a cliffhanger last time. Surprise, surprise. So you should come join us for that at 5 o'clock Eastern time today. And then I also run a game on Mondays called Red Jenny, where we play the Dragon Age TTRPG, where we do fantasy crime. And y'all also finished up a job there. About to get some downtime. I think there was talk of a pub crawl. So come.
There was a baby dragon.
There was a yes. We'll just go with that.
We did How to Train Your Dragon in Dragon Age.
Yeah, you did. How to Train Your Dragon's Age. We will.
But was it chunky?
If
Oh,
only.
it was a baby.
If only. I will introduce Fat Dragon into one.
Yes.
But anyway, that is that's what I do. Tonight I'm playing Law, who is a tiefling artificer.
Thank you, Val. Next up, let's hear from Rachel.
Hi, I'm Rachel. Rachel Elizabeth here on Twitch. I've been streaming there recently because I play TTRPGs on the internet with my friends 3 times a week. I'm here on Saturdays. You found me. On Sundays, I'm on LB's channel. We are doing Monster of the Week, but we should be wrapping that up soon, and we'll be back to some D&D. And then I think eventually I will be running Alien over there, which will be fun. And then on Thursdays, I'm on Nerdversion's YouTube channel. We are currently doing the Great Modron March, which is a 2E Planescape module that Jordan reworked for 5E, and it is a great time. So check all those things out. And you can find my streaming schedule posted to my Twitter, which is Rachel Elizabeth, with a Z in the middle instead of an S. And today I am playing Sereia Vale, the Water Genasi Circle of Wildfire Druid.
Thank you, Rachel. Next up, let's have Sid.
I think that Rachel and Rob need to come together and make a spiel class. I would take it, just like a webinar. I would absolutely take as many of those. I would just take my money, please.
I can just start writing them for everybody.
That would be amazing. Hey, I'm Christy Sid. You can find me most places on the internet at Greek Sid, except for Instagram, which is Girl Karma. I don't know. Ask past me. You can find me here Thursdays through Mondays, playing in games and running our game of Good Society on Thursday evenings, 7 o'clock Eastern. But we also smush some D&D in there, so it's a fun time. It's Regency Superheroes, friends. So check it out. We're having some good times with that. Today I will be playing Giselle Wintersweet. Giselle is our Tabaxi sorcerer / rogue.
Thank you, Sid. That leaves us with Wally, the Italian.
What's up, y'all? Oh my gosh. And you have the Furby there ready to go. Oh yeah, Italian Furby. Because we're talking about how Mario in the video game talks like Italian Furby. Go on, think about it. Think about it for a second, because every time it's like, and it sounds like Italian Furbies. So yeah, and that's gonna be living in my head forever.
I always
Sup,
trust
y'all?
Rachel to back up my Furby bits.
I think we just need to get Rachel one of those creepy Furby toys.
With like the arms and stuff.
Yeah, like the
Z
fully
says,
quadruple.
"Oh no,
Guess
my
what you're getting
soul is
for
in
Christmas this
prison."
year.
What's up, y'all? It's me, Wally, your favorite non-binary slime best friend on the internet. You can find me on Twitter at WALLE132, just like the cute little Disney robot, where I'm talking about all the stuff that I do and my current hyperfixations. You can find me on this channel Thursdays through Mondays in the games that everyone is talking about, and you can watch me every Thursday on this channel playing the creepiest little edgelord that's ever been creepied edgelord in a game. Y'all's reactions is just
Almost as creepy as an Italian Furby.
I will work that into this character somehow.
Oh,
Watch.
don't think I already didn't put it in my
Please
notes for
do.
your big bads as well. Buddy and that fucking Italian Furby are gonna be working.
Oh gosh, but today you could see me playing Damian, the Dragon Monk.
Thank you, Wally. We've got a loot drop in the chat. A conditional loot drop from Z. Thank you, Z. Condition loot drop cannot be an Italian Furby.
Or can it? If we get the bag of
Please.
tricks, hold on, just called shot. If we get the bag of tricks, can it be full of Italian Furby?
You guys had a bag of tricks at one
Or
point.
hear me out,
We
because
did, but we had
we
to do
willed it
that.
in we willed it in Thursday's game where we got a wish scroll because we said it. What if we just happen to say,
forgot about
hey,
that.
what if we get a loot drop and it's a talking doll?
I'll use my wish scroll for an Italian Furby.
In the Thursday game to manifest Italian Furbies in the Saturday morning game.
Yes,
That's how that works, right? These are all the same universe,
That's
right, man?
100%. That's 100% how it
I can
works.
use my wish scroll to connect the universes.
All right, everybody, shut up for a second so I can do a recap. A lot of stuff happened last time, so I made a list.
Yes, I
to
won
remind
against
you.
C.
Oh god. All right. Previously on the Queer Chronicles of the Strixhaven Quintet, the Witchlight Carnival is in full swing. I hear that carnival music. What am I doing? No. It's always Pirate Tavern with me. Carnival! After an exciting time snail racing, Willoughby, who will hopefully be back with us next week, stayed behind, I'm saying, to help tend to the snails and learn more about their care from their fairy handlers, because that seems like something Willoughby would do.
He's on lap
while
3.
What?
He's on lap 3.
He's still racing. Willoughby's just only snail racing. While the rest of the crew wandered over to check out the Hall of Illusions, where you witnessed one of several strange events that would happen over the next hour or two. I didn't do a lot of describing, mostly just I made a list to remind you of everything that happened, which has 8 entries, which just seems insane to me. You witnessed a halfling marriage proposal broken up by a Tasha's hideous laughter spell. After which one of the halflings, Reuben, ran into the Hall of Illusions. Once you found him, You also witnessed him speaking to a small girl in a pig mask who was on the other side of the mirror, who apparently had told him that she knew someone who could help him get rid of all his regrets. If that wasn't creepy enough, you made friends with Candlefoot the Mime, who did his best to explain to you that his voice was stolen. And you gave him a little coin to help explain to people that his voice had been stolen until you were able to get it back for him. You did make your way to the crew area behind the big top and talked to... Well, you didn't really talk to Thaco, the clown, but we acknowledged his existence. And you talked to Burley the Bugbear.
Just like Thaco. You just acknowledge its existence.
Just acknowledge his existence and then move on. You did talk to Burley the Bugbear about the girl in the pig mask, and he promised he would talk to the owners about it, if it would make you feel better. Giving you guys the idea to maybe talk to them yourselves. You met Dirla, the Displacer Beast, who was guarding the lost property wagon and taking care of some children while their parents took a break to eat and get them some food. Dirla gave you several pieces of information, among them explaining that Hurley, Burley the Bugbear's brother, and Star, their kitten, had gone missing. So you made friends with them and promised you would look into the case of the missing Displacer Beast kitten. We took a break and played a bunch of carnival games and won some cool prizes. And then you took a little traipse over to Silversong Lake to see the mermaid Palasha, because Durla had told you that she and Candlefoot were very close. While she was performing, you decided to deal with a few hecklers in the crowd who were trying to throw her off her game, who all actually just turned out to be Kettlesteam the Kenku, who have been mentioned to you multiple times by different Witchlight hands as a problem, or the Kenku problem. You caught them in the crowd and convinced her to give Candlefoot's voice back, as she was the one who had stolen it, in exchange for a frank conversation about the owners of the carnival, Mr. Witch and Mr. Light. She gave you a lot of background on them and how they came to own the Witchlight Carnival in the first place, and then recounted a conversation she overheard between the two of them about a coven that they were apparently allowing to take things from the carnival in exchange for their help and good fortune. Giselle had gone to check on Candlefoot and had brought him back to the lake so he could speak with Palasha, as they had a little bit of drama between the two of them when his voice was stolen. And you all meet back up on the lakeside. What would you like to do?
Hello, Palasha. Candlefoot is back here, and he wanted to speak with you.
So Palasha, I don't know that she can hear you from her bowl in the center of the lake. So her performance has ended, and so she has left her her bowl via the lake and swam away.
I can go
Shoot.
after her.
Oh, you could go after her, couldn't you? Or there may be other things in the lake, though.
I'll be fine.
It's a carnival. What's in the lake?
Kraken pops out.
What's in the lake? Oh, please.
I'll make friends. That's what I do. Well, sure. Whatever. This seems like a Sereia thing to do. Be like, oh, I'll go get her.
This is the ultimate Sereia thing to do.
Yeah.
I'll be right back.
Just walk into the lake.
Sereia's just gonna try to go to the lake and find Palasha.
Okay, yeah, you so I don't know if you guys have the map pulled up. I did pin it to the Discord, but if you have the map pulled up, you can kind of see so Silversong Lake is in like the top, like the northern corner, I guess. I don't know. It's basically like one of the northernmost parts, and then it connects to rivers on both sides that actually run around the outskirts of the carnival. So you can sort of walk into the lake and swim down one of the rivers where you find Palasha in a little well, it's water, so it's not an alcove, but
A grotto?
a little cove. We got there. Just kind of like resting on a couple of rocks and like just relaxing. Just relaxing a little bit after a performance.
Palasha?
Oh, hi.
Hi, sorry, we didn't get a chance to catch you before you ended your performance, which was beautiful, by the way. You're incredible. But, Candlefoot wanted to speak with you. They got their voice back, and, we were trying to catch you. Yeah, they wanted to talk to you.
Oh, okay. Yeah, you can bring them this way. It's sort of easier for him to come to me.
Absolutely.
Thank you.
I'll be back.
I'll stay here.
Enjoy the sun. And she'll swim back over to her friends. As fast as
What do
she
you
can.
think? Kraken, aboleth, just large like narwhal maybe,
Dragon turtle.
dragon turtle.
A giant
Big,
shark.
big.
A gentlemanly giant shark named...
Wearing a bow tie.
Yeah, wearing a bow tie. And they have tiny little glasses that sit on the tip of their nose, which is weird because the shark's eyes are like on the sides of their face, but they can see perfectly fine through the glasses. And their name is Sir Crunch-a-Lot.
Alligator.
As Sereia's coming back, she like dips down underneath the water, and then she's gonna shape water from underneath and make it look like a shark fin is like chasing her like in the water, and she's like swimming away frantically.
Law shoots it. Law shoots it immediately. Quick draw.
There's
It's just water.
there's a loud popping sound as Law fires, and the shark fin just into like it just explodes into water
Sereia
droplets.
makes it back to shore and is just hysterically laughing.
Was that the shooting game? Is that like another game? Did we find a secret like Easter
What's
egg
it-
game?
No,
I saved your
I was
life. There was a shark with a bow tie chasing you.
I was just playing a trick on you guys. I made the shark fin.
Oh.
That was pretty good.
That was a
Elsie
good
is
trick.
laughing hysterically.
Okay, well, I found Palasha.
Oh, good.
Oh,
So we're supposed to go find her. So you guys can talk.
Dude, so do I still have to be a part of this conversation? Or can I go?
Oh, I guess, I mean,
wanna hang
we'll
out with
reconvene
us?
with you.
I feel like you should stay with us. We might have more questions for you.
Okay, but I don't actually have to ask permission, right? I can just go.
Yeah, it's also true.
I suppose
I
you
just thought we were
could,
getting
as Law
somewhere with this
holsters their
friendship.
gun.
What have I done that would warrant you shooting me?
A lot less than a lot of other people I've shot.
Oh, okay, cowboy.
But don't worry, I can bring you back to life.
Exactly.
Sereia is a god.
That's
You're
why
not-
I shoot people with impunity. Because I know Sereia can fix them.
This is not convincing at all. Candlefoot's like,
Candlefoot, can you breathe underwater?
no. What? Why?
I think we can just walk down the shore. That way. Do you want us to come with you?
Oh,
Or she's
I
just like a
suppose.
solo conversation?
Well, also, I mean, it would also be really nice, also if you apologize, to Candlefoot.
Oh, that's not necessary.
Like Damian looks over, it's like, you should apologize to Candlefoot.
It's really not necessary.
I'm making. You sure?
I'm fine.
Okay.
No hard feelings.
All right. Well, let's go meet a mermaid.
All right. And you, Sereia, lead the way, and you walk a little ways down the shore. It's behind the staff area a little bit, but as Candlefoot is with you, no one is gonna stop you. And yeah, he spots Palasha, who's kind of on the water's edge, kind of relaxing on the rocks a little bit. He quickly kind of makes his way over, kneels down on the rocks, and she just throws her arms around him, and gives him a kiss, and looks to all of you and says, I really can't thank you enough.
Oh, no, it was nothing really. We just, I didn't feel it was right for someone to take someone's voice.
It really does mean a lot to both of us. If I can offer you something in return?
You don't really need to, but if you insist.
Well, she kind of looks up at Candlefoot, and then they look at you, and Candlefoot says, "No, you helped us. What do you say to a quick lesson? I give acting lessons, and Palasha gives singing lessons, so."
Oh, okay.
Yeah?
Yes, please.
Yeah.
Right. And you get a little acting lesson, a little singing lesson. For reuniting them. Which goes on the story tracker
Oh.
as something that you guys have that maybe will help you later.
I better write that down.
And Giselle.
Well, I've been doing this too. Law has also set up a couple of their because I'm going to use the most out of this ability while I remember that I have it. I'm going to use my magical tinkering. I create one little item that starts doing some steel drum noises, another one that starts doing some like little what is the like xylophone, until I have a whole thing that's like sha-la-la-la-la-la.
Oh, Palasha thinks that's great. I will one other thing that you guys notice, as Palasha is sort of just like getting like a basic rundown of this, a little lesson in like vocal control, and stuff. As Candlefoot sort of sits there and watches, she gives you some good they both give you some fun vocal warm ups to do, just fun stuff that you can do in a little short lesson.
Mash my M&Ms.
I love that one. It's so fun to say. You do notice that as when Palasha sings, there is this sort of very subtle transformation that starts in Candlefoot as only while she is singing, he is no longer monochromatic, and all of his coloring comes back.
Oh. Hey, Candlefoot.
Yes, Damian.
So weird question. And you couldn't answer last time because no voice and everything. But what's the deal with the monochromatic, color scheme?
Oh, well, it's kind of a long story. It's not really a long story because I don't really know the answer, to be completely honest. It just happened one day. No rhyme or reason. I was young, and it, sort of freaked everybody out a little bit. It's actually how I ended up with the carnival. But yeah, I don't know, a curse or something. I have no idea. She's
but-
the only thing that can bring it back.
Because, when she was singing, your colors came back.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's actually how we got to be close in the first place.
Oh.
Do you feel different when your color returns?
I feel happier, more at peace, but I don't know if that's because of the coloring or if it's because of Palasha.
I'm gonna think it's because of the love you have for Palasha that brings the color back to your life. Because she's the rainbow that enters your heart.
It's really good. Can I use that?
Oh yeah, go on. Totally. And while they were talking, Damian drew one of those boardwalk caricatures of Candlefoot and Palasha with little tiny bodies and big heads. And there's a rainbow over them, and Palasha's on a rock singing, and and Candlefoot is riding a gondola swan.
That's lovely. So yeah. True love.
Woo love.
Back together again.
Marriage. Sorry.
Marriage.
Get that on the tracker here. Got so many trackers to keep track of. Okay. Anything else you'd like to talk to Palasha and Candlefoot about?
The chat just said Candlefoot is Justin Timberlake from Trolls, and now that is not leaving my head.
Oh.
Oh no.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yep, that's his voice now.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's
you
his voice now.
Just imagine Justin Timberlake, I guess.
I'm I'm standing behind oh shoot, what's their name again? The Kenku friend?
Kettlesteam.
Kettlesteam. Standing behind Kelsey, just
What? What? Why are you looking at me like that? I did not steal your voice. I don't know what your problem is.
apologize. You should apologize to them.
He said it was fine.
You should apologize to them.
I really feel like interrupting this very nice moment would probably be worse. They don't really seem to care.
I'm just still eyeing them the entire time.
Can Law make a pout check?
Can I make an intimidation check?
Sure. Go ahead.
That's a 14.
Finally, Kettlesteam just... Whatever. Kinda walks over. I'm sorry for causing whatever tension was there. It's my bad. Collateral damage. So... It's really alright. No, I'm done. There, you happy?
Yes, quite.
Very happy.
That was a wonderful apology. You should do that more often.
You don't know me. You don't know how often I apologize.
You
I
don't
get
seem
the
like
vibe
somebody.
it's not often.
Yeah, you don't seem like
Yeah,
somebody who
you
apologizes
really-
very often.
Considering how hard it was to get just that really simple, like no, no
Again,
stress sort of apology.
I don't know you people. Your opinions mean nothing to me.
We are
That
the
just seems-
saviors of this world.
And that just makes me feel like, are you a little like closed off? You know?
I don't know what you're talking about. I've never heard of you. Let's move on from this, please. All right. I apologize.
I'm very proud of you. Which, as you said, means nothing. But it might someday.
Anyway, what do you need me for? What are we doing? What are we doing here?
Well, how long do we have until the big top extravaganza?
That is going to be the next event. Coming to the end of hour 3, so that'll probably be the next place you guys head.
Well, Kettlestein, would you like to sit with us at the big top extravaganza? Consider it recon.
Sure, why not?
Yes. We will be doing some investigations. Seeing what is going on here.
All right. Yeah, I can get in on that. Their food.
And do you promise not to heckle in the crowd?
No, not. That was just a.
Oh, they're turning over a new leaf.
Nudges Giselle.
We're making a positive impact on them.
It's called character growth.
No, it's called. I have no reason to heckle anybody in the big top.
We're gonna be friends before you know it.
Just starts walking towards the big top.
Gives
Alright.
Kettlesteam a character picture of them riding a hang glider.
Oh, that's actually really cool.
Here you go.
Oh, thanks.
We're worming our way into their heart.
They open their coat and you can see all manner of trinkets and stuff just stuffed inside. Find a pocket, put it in. All right, showtime. Showtime.
If you've seen this before, do you recommend that we're like front row, or do we want like a bigger picture? Should we like be like halfway back, you know?
Yeah, no, you definitely. You don't want to be in the splash zone.
There's a splash zone?
There.
That doesn't bother me.
Was it like there's like a gigantic water tank kind of splash zone, or a splash zone
Or are we
you don't
talking
want to
like
smell
a
the
Gallagher show?
yeah,
No, there's-
or is it like splash zone like you smell the elephant fart splash zone?
It's a lot. I don't want to spoil it.
Okay, so halfway back.
All right.
Like fourth row?
Sure, yeah.
All right, let's go get seats. Giselle,
Fine.
feline agility.
Just like runs after Giselle.
They get the zoomies and they leave us all behind.
I know. It's like she forgets how slow the rest of us walk in comparison.
Well, it doesn't help that now Damian can keep
I
up
know,
with her.
it's just... Alright.
I've got little legs.
And I only have one, so...
We're just in the back. Like parents
Saving
walking after their
seats.
running children.
Well, I only have. You have 2 legs.
I know, but it's funny. Well, I have one robot leg.
Just had to build one of them. All right, you file it.
Maybe I left it at home. That would be something wrong too.
Just forget their entire leg.
Yeah.
Got it.
Until I go to take the first step in the morning and just face plant.
Oh, shit.
Oh Lord. All right, what's some good? No, I don't really have circus music.
There was a moment where that sounded like Toto's Africa to me, and I was really.
Oh, 100%.
Yeah. There was a little bit.
Can that please be the music that this carnival is going to use for the big top
Oh
extravaganza?
no, that's what you gave to Palasha. You gave her
Yes,
the
okay,
xylophones
no.
from Toto's Africa.
Yeah.
That's what I did.
Yes. Exactly. Okay. So you file in. You just get your seats. Here we go. As spectators file into the big top and fill the rows of seats, you among them, the lights dim and a hush falls over the crowd. And a second later, a spotlight illuminates a live elven figure sitting in a silver suspended hoop above the center ring by silk ropes. The elf wears a dazzling suit of diamond pane mirrors and a pair of butterfly wings. He holds a scepter that is topped with what looks like a spinning weather vane. And he calls out, "Welcome, one and all, to this evening's extravaganza. I am Mr. Light. Prepare to be delighted." And the show begins. Over the next hour of the show, there are several acts, including some folks you have already met. You see Burley the Bugbear performing several feats of incredible strength, lifting many things that one bugbear alone should not be able to lift. Soon after, Palasha takes the stage and serenades the audience once again from her giant clamshell bathing pool that they move out onto the stage. Candlefoot the Mime does some miming, does some charades, and plays other silent games with some of the audience members. All kinds of other things. There are fairy dragons, like you saw in the game that I believe Sereia played and won on the first try.
First try. Just wait.
First try.
They have bright streamers tied to their tails. They perform these acts of like synchronized flying and ribbon dancing. There's a troupe of acrobats. There's a troupe of clowns. There's a troupe of fire breathers. It is a quite the show. Is there anything you guys want to do during the show?
Where does
Damian.
Mr. Light go after coming down in the big hoop?
Mr. Light, he's always kind of there, sort of in the wings as he comes out in between the different acts to introduce everybody. So I think you can see him. He's got kind of his own like front row seat kind of off to one side as he's watching the performers. I have the art of him somewhere. Let me find him. I'll find him and post him in the chat. Oh, here he is. Okay. But yeah, he just kind of sits off to one side, clapping along, singing along, having a good time.
Is anybody sitting with him?
Yeah, I don't think you have to roll for this. About halfway through the show, Candlefoot is also over there quite a bit. And they talk to each other a little bit, like in passing. At one point, like Candlefoot goes and like fetches like something to drink, that kind of thing. But then about halfway through the show, you briefly see another figure join him. Also elven, that sort of same like long pointed ears. Is a little bit more heavy set, wears a suit with a top hat, has a walking cane, and kind of makes his way from the back of the tent, like behind the performing area, makes his way over, sort of stands there. Him and Mr. Light talk to each other for a moment. He kind of acknowledges the show and then walks back off. I posted Mr. Light in the chat. He's really something.
Oh, that's
He's got this
that's a
wonderful white and red jester costume with huge like bell sleeves with feathers on the end. He's got a big hat.
He's giving me big Jack Skellington after he visited the Christmas time vibes.
It's very Billy Porter decided to open a circus vibe.
Yeah, I was gonna make the joke by asking if he looks like the sort of person that would carry a death note, and honestly, closer than I thought it was gonna be.
He looks like the kind of person that would be summoned if you carried a
if I
death note.
carried a death
Yeah.
note.
He
like
looks
if
like
Ryuk and Light did the fusion dance
Yes.
and fell into a bucket of paint.
That's
He
my
look-
sleep paralysis demon.
he
Yeah.
looks like Hisoka from Hunter x Hunter.
Yes, he
after
does
he
look
That's
like
who he
Hisoka.
looks like. Yes.
Yeah.
He looks like Hisoka from Hunter x Hunter if he was red instead of pink.
Yeah.
I posted the other person as well, but yeah, long
Boy.
jacket, top hat.
Okay.
Boy, I hope he doesn't
looks
act like Hisoka from Hunter x Hunter, though, because that's going to be a problem.
That will be problematic.
We're all way too young for this.
If he's gonna act like Hisoka, none of you are young enough for him.
No.
Yeah,
Is there
that's
any
true.
possible way
Ooh.
that when Giselle saw someone else, because at this point Giselle is just like to Mr. Light. Is there any way that she could throw up her invisibility cloak and maybe scoot her way through the crowd and maybe sit behind him so she could maybe hear some of his conversations?
Sure. Just roll me a stealth check.
Which
With advantage.
I feel like you all are just gonna
Purple
stop
dice?
believing me when these
purple
happen.
dice?
It
I
wasn't
already
a purple
don't
dice,
believe
but it
you.
was one of the big ones. Every time it's a nat 20. It's a nat 20 every time. That's a nat 20.
Okay.
So that's a plus 11. So that's a 31.
I just rolled to see if I noticed if Giselle goes, and I rolled a 2. So Sereia's still talking to Giselle like she's there.
Just
letting
talking
you know.
away.
Yeah,
I
just,
love it.
Oh, did you see that? Oh, just that look.
She's just like
She'll-
waiting for her to see. She has no
She'll be
idea.
back.
I forgot
before
that
you
Giselle even
realize she's
was
gone.
at the carnival with us.
I'm just
We should bring something back for Giselle. I feel like she's going to be sad. She missed today.
Like Damian looks over at the empty spot where Giselle is at, not knowing this season. Blah, blah, blah. Hey Giselle, can I have some of your popcorn? Don't answer if you don't say anything. He just grabs the popcorn and just starts eating away.
I was getting a bunch of notifications on my phone because the guy's out there mowing the grass and is setting off the motion sensor. Adult problems. All right, Giselle, you sneak over and you kind of sit behind Mr. Light. This is after Candlefoot's act. Candlefoot has sort of gone in the back and grabbed a couple of drinks, brought one to Mr. Light, and then sort of standing by, sort of has one himself. And I think you can during one of these other acts, Candlefoot is recounting sort of a little bit of what happened with him losing his voice. And then it being returned by some kind carnival goers who took it upon themselves to help them. And Mr. Light says, "Well, that is truly wonderful to hear. I thought the Calliope had picked up a little bit and sounded a little, well, happier than it usually does this early into the night. I'm glad you're all right. Any sign of the our bird problem?" Candlefoot thinks for a moment. Oh, I don't know. I haven't seen her, but we're keeping eyes out.
Can't afford
Yeah,
ain't no
she's-
narc.
Mr. Light says, "Oh, yes, all right. Well,
But no snitches get stitches.
hopefully that'll be resolved by the end of the night. And if you see anything, I'll let you know." Right. Good man. Enjoy the rest of the show. That's what you hear.
okay. She'll sneak back.
All right. Anything else?
Damien has eaten all of your snacks.
I'm not the
Oh.
person to be. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
Oh no, she just wants more of the never-ending candy since Damian ate all her food.
I mean, you could take the whole bag and Law wouldn't notice right now, so.
She takes it back.
Law's not the person to be doing this, but I think just stretching the limits of their attention span does think, I wonder if anything weird is going to happen during this show, and is keeping an eye out to see if there's anything that's not part of the. It's kind of like looking around, getting distracted, looking to see if there's any like weird goings on near the edges of the, at the periphery of the room.
Okay.
Looking
yeah.
for kids in pig masks.
Yeah, you take a look around. You clock, Mr. Light sitting on one side, Candlefoot nearby. Nothing odd. I mean, it's a circus show,
Yeah,
so it's weird,
fair.
but nothing that would seem particularly out of place.
Sinister. Okay.
No, everybody's having a good time. The show's fun. Nobody's acting particularly strange.
There aren't people in pig masks dragging off some of the attendees.
Nope. Nope. No pig masks to be seen. Maybe some pig face paint. But no masks.
I'm not going to go threaten every child that's wearing pig face paint.
It's probably for the best.
I noticed nothing. I rolled a 3.
Sarai's having a great time.
I'm just enthralled by this performance. She's having a great time. She's dancing in her seat.
Toward the end of the show, Mr. Light makes his way out onto the stage one final time, sort of clapping, still holding the weather vane staff in his hand. Thank you, everyone, for joining us tonight. One more request. Well, more of an opportunity. Is there anyone at all out here in our wonderful audience that would like to perform an act themselves?
Sarai's hand goes straight up.
The audience raises his hand.
Ah, some takers I see. Well, all right. Come on down. Everyone, please, a round of applause for our wonderful guests.
Sarai's just crawling over the people. Not going
Yeah,
to the
dude,
aisle.
it's like, excuse me.
Does Law come, or is Law still
Law, are
like
you
looking
coming?
around?
Oh, absolutely not. No.
Law and
Giselle-
Pedal's team sit.
They're embarrassed.
They sit in the audience and watch.
Okay.
All right. Welcome. What are your names?
My name is Damian.
Damian,
Lady Sereia Vale.
Lady Sereia Vale,
Giselle the Great.
Giselle the Great.
It's just Giselle.
What do you know?
Oh, I see you've brought your own hecklers this evening. Lovely. What a fun spirit. Well, all right. Bless us with a performance. What do you guys do?
Damian putting to use the singing skills that he learned today will sing a fun song for the crowd.
Okay.
Giselle is going to enlarge Damian for his performance.
Okay. Giant Damian.
His voice drops like 10 octaves in the middle of the
La la la.
It's like sounds like la la.
Excellent.
Why does he keep
Start
singing,
singing
my
Old
name?
Man River.
As Damian is singing, what are the rest of you doing? Is this all one act?
It
Or are we
seems
already
like it.
doing
I
our
feel
own
I
acts?
do have to say, I feel like any of the fellow Strixhaven students in the audience are like, God, these people again.
It's always there.
You do, Law, you do sort of out of the corner of your eye see several of your classmates just get up and leave.
Hey,
Everyone that likes you stays, but yeah.
I mean,
Cat's making dirty jokes.
I didn't even think of that. No, that's funny.
But I feel like we're those students now, like the ones you get in every lecture that's like, you got to stop asking questions, like stop volunteering for
Just
stuff, like
stop.
please.
You raise your hand, but the professor purposely calls on someone else.
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh god, that's too real. That's like middle school.
Right?
Ow.
Oh, that is
Ow.
real. Oof.
I was
That
never
hurts.
that student.
So Damian sings. What is there more to this act?
Yes. Sereia, basically, I'm gonna use my completely OP staff to just enhance my friends' performances, and then I'll do something.
Okay, so Damian, go ahead and roll me a charisma check.
Okay. Oh. 14.
Okay. That is a success. I'm keeping track of them. So Damian, bigger than normal, voice a little deeper than normal. You serenade the crowd with a wonderful song. You can see Palash off to the side, like, and they love it. Big round of applause for Damian.
And Damian ends it by doing like a roar and breathes fire into the air.
Yeah, they love it. The kids in the front are losing it. They love it. Sereia?
Sereia is gonna go and see if she can borrow some of the ribbons from the fairy dragons.
Certainly.
And then
The fairy dragons know you now. They've heard of you.
She bows and asks to borrow some of their ribbons from their tails.
Of course.
And then she's going to also take out her wand of dancing lights. I've had it in my inventory for a hot second now, so I'm just going to use it.
Yeah.
And she's going to cast dancing lights as she does a little like ballet / ribbon dance around.
Giselle would like to cast telekinesis to grab some other ribbons and make them invisibly fly around her to enhance her
Okay.
performance.
You do it. Sereia, go ahead and make a charisma check. Should be with advantage. Damian, you should have had advantage too, but you succeeded, so.
Okay.
Sorry, I forgot immediately.
With advantage, that's a 19.
Okay, yeah. Once again, big round of applause from the crowd. They're loving it, some cheering, some whistling. That's another success. Giselle.
I imagine there's a section of the crowd that's just praying.
Oh, can she roll to see how many new cultists that she
yeah,
she
they were getting
acquires
followers.
from this performance?
Yeah, with the 19.
Damien's passing out pamphlets.
Yeah, there are definitely a few people in one of the sections that kind of like notice that, and then they get one of Damien's pamphlets and they're looking over them and they're kind of like talking among themselves. It's like 5 or 6.
Can I just have-
assign one of them to clean the poo?
I was gonna say, Dutch is just rolling around shooting out pamphlets, like a t-shirt cannon.
Excellent. That's good. What does Giselle do?
Giselle, let me just double check on this too.
I'm nervous.
I am
Yeah, Giselle's gonna
terrified.
do it. Thank you all so much for coming and allowing us to perform a little something for you. I would like you all to welcome Mr. Blazy Pants as Giselle conjures an elemental of fire.
What? Who's Mr. Blazy Pants?
A big elemental. A fire elemental.
Have we
Giselle.
established this character? Is this
Nope,
new?
No, this
This
is
is
new.
brand new.
You cast a spell and conjure a large fire elemental, similar to Sereia's wildfire spirit, but a little bulkier. And Mr. Blazy Pants appears next to you.
Say hi to the crowd, Mr. Blazy Pants.
He waves a big arms out of ooh and ah.
So, Mr. Blazy Pants, are you having a good time at the carnival?
He nods.
What was you say was your favorite act? Sort of asks him to like point over at Candlefoot and at Palasha and a couple other of the acts.
Yeah, he does a little miming of like, you know, singing and then miming like a mime. Those are his favorites. Candlefoot and Palasha are everyone's favorites.
I loved them too. Well, do you feel like doing a little performance for us?
Nods again.
He'll tap dance.
He'll tap dance. He tap dances. Chat is a
Or
little
I will
concerned that you've summoned a
produce
fire
flame.
elemental inside a tent.
Yep. Yep.
Yeah, that's
Is
going to
is
say-
it a sand base or is it like hay? I'm
No,
hoping it's sand.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
sand.
Because now this
He
whole
leaves a trail of glass behind him.
this whole performance is undercut by the entire arena going up in flames.
No, listen. I did say there were like fire jugglers and shit. This is an intensely magical carnival.
Oh, that's fair.
The tent's not gonna burn down.
Sorry, I will
You're
help
good.
his
You're good.
performance with produce flame. You know, just like dancing around him a little bit, and
yeah. They will like shoot streams of fire into the air.
Yeah, Giselle rolled charisma check.
pyrotechnic crew.
Is it
With
with advantage
advantage.
because my friends are helping?
Does help, yeah.
I'll take that 16. That's a dirty 20.
Okay, yeah, that'll do it. For the grand finale, the tap dancing fire elemental. They love it. The crowd loves it.
Goodbye, Mr. Blazy Pants! And I get rid of him before I lose concentration.
He pops out of existence. And my friends, you have maxed out the mood tracker for the carnival.
We won D&D, guys. We did it.
We won! Never have to play again. Got through
And
it. Yeah.
As the show ends, you are sort of ushered. Candlefoot actually comes out.
Rachel is so offended that I said we never have to play D&D.
Me.
What?
It's so sad.
Face.
Kidding.
Candlefoot actually comes out and kind of ushers you all off to the side of the stage, over near where Mr. Light was sitting. He says, wait here, if you don't mind. Mr. Witch, Mr. Light want to talk to you.
Oh, you're
Oh.
in trouble.
What did you do,
I'm
Giselle?
sorry. I could have made the fire elemental smaller. I just
no,
thought
no,
it would be good
it's-
for the show. I'm really sorry.
It's nothing bad. I think they're really pleased, actually.
Oh.
Oh.
I'll go fetch Law.
Okay.
I like that we all like looked at Giselle like, what did you
What
do,
did you do?"
Giselle?
She did it.
Just blame me for the fire. It's kind of the thing. It's okay.
No. No, we
Uh,
can never do that.
Law, Candlefoot comes up to get you.
Oh, hey, good performance.
Hey, thank you. Would you like to join your friends? Mr. Witch and Mr. Light are quite pleased, actually, with all of you and the marked improvement in the carnival mood. They wanna meet you.
Oh, we're not in trouble.
No, you're
Giselle didn't steal anything.
No,
Damian didn't
but-
set anything on fire. Sereia didn't set
No.
anything on fire.
No. Again, it's a highly magical place. I think we're equipped for a little fire breathing.
Okay.
Sort of looks at Kettlestein. You might want to make yourself scarce. She just kind of nods. Guess I'll see you guys after your meeting.
Do you think you'd be in trouble if they found you?
Yeah, I don't think I need to be there.
Okay.
But, I mean, you guys can figure out what's going on, right?
I think
And
we
that
can.
was the whole problem, the trouble causing. But I think it might be better if you guys try to figure it out other than me.
All right. Well, don't go causing any more trouble.
I'm just gonna go get some snacks.
All right.
I'll meet you later. She steals away into the crowd.
I just told you not to steal anything.
You all wait for a moment. She didn't say out loud, and I steal away into the crowd. That made no sense. It didn't make any sense what you said.
It made sense to me. And that's all that matters.
Oh, my precious ADHD children, here together today.
Huh?
Yeah. Listen.
No,
You decided to run a game for this group. Thank you, Z. Thank you, Z. Z appreciates my jokes.
I know no one got my back. I know Z got my back.
Anyway, so the four of you wait for a moment. Candlefoot excuses himself, and coming from the back of the tent, once again, you see Burley the Bugbear. Hello again.
Hey, Burley.
Hi, Burley.
Sorry, I'm eating all this never-ending candy.
No,
Your
you're
act
good.
was very good.
Thanks. If you would follow me.
Is
I'll
that
take
where
you
my
back.
bag went? When did you take that?
I literally... Oh, never mind. Here.
It's almost gone.
It's never-ending!
I feel like there's less in here than there was before.
Right.
We follow Burley.
Follow
Hello,
me
Burley.
then. He leads you back to the circle of wagons, Damian, that you have seen before. But this time you're on the inside of the wall of thorns. You see you see him again, Thaco, the aging clown, puffing on a pipe and glaring at you from the other side of the wagon.
I used to be relevant.
It's really his whole
curtsies
steez.
at him.
He rolls his eyes. And as Burley leads you to the wagon that Thaco's leaning against, he just nods and pops open the door. And Burley ushers you inside. Let's chill. Yeah, he ushers you inside into the particularly ostentatious wagon, Damian, that you saw before. You see Mr. Light inside. He grins, welcomes you in with a very theatrical bow. Please come in. Delightful to meet you all, truly. Mr. Light, as you know. And this is my associate, Mr. Witch. He gestures to the stockier, more heavyset elf that Giselle you saw briefly speaking to him before. Mr. Witch sort of doffs his hat, nods to you, and then sets the hat to the side. He's kind of lounging in his bunk a little bit. And Mr. Light says, please, sit. And there are some pillows and poofs and things kind of around that you all can sit on. He does nod to you, Law.
Make skinny biscuits.
I don't believe we've met.
Hi, I'm Law. I'm with them.
A pleasure. So, thank you all for meeting with us. He gestures again to the scepter that he was holding before, and you get a closer look at it as it is leaning against one wall of the wagon. It's gold and has a spinning vane at the top that's made of these red glass butterfly wings. Do you know what this is?
A scepter?
A really cool scepter.
Very true, both. This is the Witchlight vein. It's very magical. It picks up on every nuance of emotion in the carnival. And thanks to all of you, the carnival is the happiest we've ever seen it. I'm truly, and Mr. Witch is as well, most grateful for the cheer you all are spreading. It's simply magnificent. So, I had to meet you and had to know, what brings you to the Witchlight Carnival?
Our feet.
I like you very much.
Well, you see, we had a wild year at school, and we ended up having to save our campus from an evil person, who was not like a misunderstood evil person. Like, he really wanted to like kill everybody. So we solved that
It was a
problem.
bad bullywug.
Bad bullywug. And
see.
yeah, and so after visiting all of each other's hometowns and having a great time there, we came back here, and the carnival was here. We figured, wow, we really deserve some fun and a break from drama. So
You could
we're-
say that all the cheer is from us definitely blowing off some steam, if you know what I mean.
I think that's a wonderful reason. We are truly happy to have you.
so we're not in trouble.
No.
Oh,
Yeah,
phew,
you
okay.
usually
at
when
all.
authority figures have asked us into their offices in the past, it's usually
Yeah.
to yell at us for something.
It's
so-
usually because we have an orb that we're not supposed to have, or
Right,
we fought
yeah.
something that we weren't supposed to
Mhm.
fight.
or one of us is possessed,
Or we touched something we weren't supposed to touch.
or we went through a portal that wasn't supposed to be there.
And then found a friend in a marketplace. It's a whole thing, you know.
Yeah,
you can go
it's-
back to the backlog of episodes and watch if you don't understand.
Yeah, we've been recording the whole thing.
Have you? Well, that sounds most fascinating. Perhaps Mr. Witch and I will have to take a peek. No, we simply wanted to meet you and say thank you, truly, for spreading cheer throughout our carnival. It's been a long time since everyone here is this happy.
Oh, well, you're welcome.
It
Why
means a
wouldn't
great
people be
deal to
happy at a
us.
carnival?
Well, he looks at Mr. Witch, and Mr. Witch takes a pocket watch out, flips it open, looks at it, and then just kind of pockets it again and looks at Mr. Light and just kind of nods. Well, if I am being honest, it's been a rough time lately here at the Witchlight Carnival. A patron, if you will. We've lost contact with her, and it's been quite troubling. We've lost a little bit of the magic that makes Witchlight what it is. So, anything to get that joy back is very good for us.
By a patron, do you mean someone that like patronizes your business a lot, or do you mean like a warlock patron?
Well, warlocks aren't the only ones who have patrons.
Okay, but more along that line than just like a very, popular customer of yours.
A magical influence, if you will, who made this quite a joyous place for a long time. She's recently gone silent, and we have concerns. That, and well, Burley tells me you're aware of our Kenku problem. We've been plagued with troublemakers recently, and it's been quite a lot.
May I ask a question that I guess you don't have to answer if it's important or something, but
Cool.
I usually just ask those questions anyway.
She does.
What is your question?
Does this have anything to do with the people from your carnival that have been disappearing?
Ah, you know about that as well.
We listen.
I don't know. If I'm being honest. It's possible. We've had a run of bad luck lately, and, well, Hurley going missing and then Star soon after. It's been strange. It's possible it's all connected.
Wondering if you heard any reports about people talking about, folks in pig masks?
Pig masks. Not that specifically. We had gotten some reports of strange sightings, especially in the Hall of Illusions. We figured it was just a rogue enchantment, but with the troublemaker problems, I suppose anything's possible.
It's a pretty powerful place, though. I feel like something that... Look, my friend Damian here sort of saw the pig mask little girl try to literally pull a poor halfling person through a mirror and take them to someone that could take away all of their regrets or something. That doesn't sound like something like one rogue kinko could do. Just saying.
Well, I suppose it depends on the power of the troublemaker. Oh no, that is quite strange. I've never heard of such a thing.
I'm gonna inside check this mofo.
Okay.
I'm just waiting until somebody who has better insight than me to do that.
Yeah, that's a Sereia or Damian thing, I think.
That's a 22.
Damian, he is difficult to read.
Ooh.
Seems sincere enough. If he is lying about anything, he's hiding it extraordinarily well.
Damian squints his eyes a little bit. Shrugs.
So. But you all don't need to worry about that.
I mean, we're very good at worrying. When we worry about things, we usually get things done, so...
Well, we take care of our own here, so I would encourage you to just enjoy the rest of your night at the carnival. It's, you've said yourself, you had quite the year.
True.
It's always good to take a break.
Well, we're really good at adventures and mystery solving and problem solving. So, like, if you did want to,
Damian,
put us on retainer,
give him your card.
Oh, right. Damian reaches into his pocket.
solve your patron problem, we would definitely probably be very good at that.
We're in the process of growing our small business, and word of mouth and putting boots to the ground, sort of grassroots style marketing.
As
really,
business owners, you can completely understand
I
that,
know
right?
exactly what you mean.
Damian hands him the business card, and it says Strixhaven Quintet Inventors LLC, and it's like a little logo of the five of them in like a little circle.
wait till the paperwork for the
Hands in.
LLC go through. I don't even
Oh,
remember
yeah.
us doing. All right.
Yeah, it finally came through.
Grayson helped you with that.
Yeah.
Well, thank you. Tucks it away.
It's gonna help on a lot of our collateral damage.
Oh, it really will.
Now, I would
Insurance is
encourage
sort of
you
on its own.
not to worry and to just enjoy the rest of your time here at the carnival. But if you do happen to hear anything, see anything strange, Burley knows you. Now, feel free. Come directly to us. Is there anything else I can do for you?
Can I have another ticket with fresh punches on it? Because mine is almost low.
Of course. Pulls out another handful of tickets. 5 more tickets. Oh, and
Tickets, please.
one other thing. I need somebody to roll me a d10.
I'll roll it.
Do it.
Oh boy. 8.
And a d100.
Got it.
Oh no.
Wait, she's got it.
I do have one thing I
71.
want to do before we leave. But
What was that?
I said
71.
71. Oh boy.
Uh-oh.
Okay.
Hold on. Okay. Damian, he also hands you, he says,
The apparatus of Qualish. What? No.
Another staff.
as thanks. This particular item has been dear to us for quite some time. I think it's about time it was passed on to someone who aren't a couple of old fogies like us. He hands you a bottle. It is a beautifully painted red and brass bottle with a large stopper in the top.
Oh, thank you. It's really pretty.
Of course. Use it wisely.
Question. I don't want to see. I just wondering, what is it?
Well, it wouldn't be any fun if I just told you.
Oh.
I got
Hey,
you.
Lal, what is this?
Let's just wait till we leave. I'll take a look at that. I did also want to, before we leave, just eye over the staff that Mr. Light Yagami is carrying. And see if I can get a gauge of what it does.
Okay. Now you have to be touching something.
I
to
can't. Yeah, I can't
it.
identify it without touching it, so I don't think I can identify it. I was hoping for more of an Arcana check.
Yeah,
See
yeah.
what vibes I'm getting off of it.
Just roll Arcana.
Because I don't have detect magic prepared.
Neither do I.
Well, I'm gonna
do.
use my flash of genius, my 4th one today. I got one left to do add +5 to that, so it's an 18.
Okay. Yeah. I mean, I think you can get the sense that it's clearly it just oozes magic. It's an extremely magical piece. Like Mr. Light has said, you would know this because he told you it could do this. It is able to somehow sense the carnival's mood. What it does with that, you don't know. But that by itself is just a pretty intense enchantment. As you look over it, though, trying to maybe get a sense of what other properties it has, the butterfly wings, the glass butterfly wings on top, spin just a little bit on their own, and you feel this sudden. It's subtle, but this wave of like calm and happiness kind of wash over you for a minute.
Okay.
And then it stops spinning and that kind of fades.
So, getting the sense that I maybe have the ability to also control emotions.
Not control so much as maybe communicate through them.
Interesting.
It didn't feel forced. You just kind of felt like sort of like almost like an empathetic.
Yeah, but I'm getting the sense the
Happiness.
staff does more than just is more than just a barometer for the emotional
sure.
state of
For
the
sure, yeah.
of the carnival. Okay.
Staff of vibe check.
Staff
Got
of
it.
vibe check.
It's not wrong.
Yeah.
Sereia's gonna whisper to whoever is right next to her and be like, I wonder if their patron is the same as the other person's patron that they lost contact with.
I was thinking the same thing.
It sounds like it.
Or maybe it's like linked to it. Maybe there's something weird, something going on where patrons are just going, boop.
Then why do they hate each other?
I don't know. Maybe like they didn't know the other was the other and, miscommunication.
Or maybe their patrons are from the same place and they've lost contact with the whole place.
Maybe. Or they could be lying to us the whole time and they're actually responsible for the patron disappearing. Just saying.
Have you guys left?
I'm assuming we've left if we're having this conversation.
No.
Saying this
No.
right in front
Otherwise,
of their
Law's
faces.
looking horrified at the three of them for having this conversation 2 feet away from the
No,
people.
we left.
Oh, okay.
Burley has
I
shown
was
you
okay
out.
with it regardless.
As one more thanks, because the carnival's mood is so good, Mr. Light also offers you all a balloon animal of your choosing, made by Thaco the Clown.
Oh, Laced by Thaco? Oh.
Well, I have to have a draft, please.
He just
I would like a fish.
nods
I
again.
would like an alligator.
An
not a crocodile.
alligator.
Porcupine.
He makes the 4 balloon animals, hands them over, leans back against the wagon, keeps smoking his bubble pipe.
Did he just like put the bubble pipe in his teeth while he made it?
Yeah.
Incredible.
Doesn't say a word.
Honestly, I love
Thaco,
Thaco.
Can I
I'm-
trouble you
Yeah.
with making one more for our friend who's at the snail races?
Oh, could you make a snail?
Yeah, sure.
Thank you.
Makes a snail, hands it over. Get
Your
out of here.
balloon art is incredible.
You're very talented, Taco.
Thaco, I just want to say that I appreciate you and everything you've done for the community as a whole in teaching us about poor design choices.
You don't watch it, I'll turn you into a balloon animal. Get out of here.
Okay, bye, Thaco. See you later.
And Burley walks you out, and then says, "Hey, you guys got a second?"
Sure.
Oh, okay.
We're here for another 4 hours.
Did how'd that conversation go with Witch and Light?
On a scale of normal to weird, I would go with like a little weird.
It wasn't the weirdest conversation we've had with a figure of
No.
authority, but it wasn't the most normal. I would not consider that a normal conversation.
Well, they do own it.
I mean, not to insult your boss or anything, but Grandpa always says, "Never trust a guy that smiles that much," and he's kind of hard to read.
One of his many talents. Listen, I know they're a little strange. But Witch and Light, they're good guys, though. They do a lot for us, and whatever's going on with the carnival's patron or whatever, if you could just keep an ear out,
Sure.
it would mean a lot.
Okay.
Are you asking
sure.
us to investigate a mystery?
Hey, you didn't hear it from me, okay? I'd really like for everything around here to get back to normal. And, they like you enough that maybe if you, got caught poking around, it wouldn't get you kicked out. Most people can't say that, so.
That's true.
We have diplomatic immunity. Come on, let's go.
Hey, be careful. Okay?
If we were to poke around anywhere, where should we poke around?
I mean, it's hard to say. I mean, if you want the gossip, the pixies are usually pretty up and up on what's going on around here.
Pixies are gossips. Got it.
Well, they just, they're harder to catch when they're eavesdropping. So, maybe the Pixie Kingdom, but yeah, I don't know. I'd really like for this place to get back to normal.
I have a question you don't have to answer, but I ask it anyway. Do you know the last place that anyone saw your brother or Star the kitten?
Hurley was on rounds, making the rounds, patrolling a little bit. I don't know. He really just up and disappeared. I want to say that he was over by the Hall of Illusions, but I know his route usually took him at least behind that tent. But yeah, I don't know.
Did Hurley have any major regrets that would make him
Hurley?
susceptible to influence from a child in a pig mask?
I don't know if he had. I mean, everybody has regrets.
I don't.
guess. Yeah, Hurley's not really that type. He's forward-looking.
So wherever he
I'll
went,
say.
it was under duress. Got it. Just write in the notebook.
How? I don't think we've asked. How long has everyone been missing for?
Hurley's been gone for a couple of weeks.
And what about the Star?
Star was a few days ago.
Okay. And is Hurley the first one that went missing?
As far as I know. Oh no, wait. What was her name? One of the acrobats. Her sister. I don't really interact with them. But her sister, I guess. A few weeks ago, she thought just up and took off. She's a little. And no pun intended, a little flighty. But yeah, I didn't really think about that having anything to do with Hurley going missing.
It around the same time?
It's a couple weeks before,
Okay.
about a month ago.
So it looks like, recently people have been disappearing every few weeks?
Yeah, I guess.
Have any guests gone missing? Or is it only people who work here?
Not that I'm aware of, but
Okay.
it's always possible.
We'll keep our ears to the ground? Nose to the ground? I don't know, whatever sense is better.
I really appreciate it, you guys.
I hope we
This is
find
kind
your
of
brother.
what we do.
Yeah.
It'd be nice to have him back. Well, I gotta get back to it. So,
Okay.
but if you need
We'll see
anything,
you around, Burley.
yeah, just come find me.
Have a good shift.
Thanks. He wanders off.
Hey, Law. What's this? And he holds up the jar.
Hold on. Ritual cast identify.
I'm gonna send you what it is.
That's
You
never a
decide.
good sign.
You decide how you tell your friends that you have this.
That's never a good sign.
Oh no.
Oh shit.
You decide.
I have two theories. I don't know which one
I have
more
one
excited
theory, and I'm kind of hoping my theory is correct.
All
'cause,
right.
Oh, man.
While I was holding it, looks
Dry
it
has
over.
no theories.
It finishes casting. It just sighs. There's a person trapped inside of this.
What?
Is it a Jean?
It's
Is it-
It's in the fruity bottle. So yes.
Why would they have that?
That's so weird. Can I talk to them?
Not unless you open it.
Oh,
And you don't know
And
what's...
see if you open
well,
it.
they're free once you open it, and I don't know. I can't tell if they're a cool Efreeti or a not cool Efreeti.
oh, maybe we can ask. I mean, kind of weird to be trapped into a bottle like that.
Again, once you let the cat out of the bag or the Efreeti out of the bottle, they're gonna do what they want to do. So.
Oh. You know what? Why don't we hold that for an emergency use?
Well, I don't really want to use it, though. They are a sentient being trapped in a bottle.
Yeah. I mean, they deserve to be free.
Could we do one of those like Mentos and Diet Coke things where we set it up in a big field like 400 yards away, and then we rig it up so we could just pull the bottle top off and then run away and just let it go?
I mean, I'm really fast. We can do that.
I could just have Dutch do it, and I can always rebuild Dutch. But also, if they're cool, we could talk to them, and Freeties grant wishes, and it's not like we have another way to do wishes, so...
Yeah, we don't have any other way to straight up break reality or anything.
Well, we'll just keep it safe for now, and when we're away from a lot of people, we will deal with the Afridi bottle.
Yeah.
Who wants the responsibility of holding that?
I'll hold on to the Afridi bottle.
The right way.
Put the bottle in my pack.
You tuck the
What languages do they speak?
Ifriti bottle away. I think that is a good time for us to take a break.
Oh boy.
Probably.
Everyone thank Z for the loot drop.
Thank you,
Thanks,
Z.
Thank you, Z.
For giving us a moral conundrum.
Another
Yeah.
moral
Yet
quandary
another one.
for the Strixhaven Quintet. All right, we are going to take a quick break. We'll be back in just a short few minutes. So take a break, get something to drink, get a snack. I'm going to go get a snack. And yeah, we'll see you soon. So stick around. And welcome back, Internet. Thanks for hanging out with us during our break. We are refreshed and full of energy and ready to continue our carnival / mystery. So yes, a couple of options for places to go. It is currently, this will be the 5th hour of the carnival, so you'll have 5, 6, and 7 to do things, and then hour 8 is the crowning of the Witchlight Monarch. So,
Okay.
several places you haven't been. Burley would have mentioned at least 2 of them to you, the Pixie Kingdom and the Carousel, whose operator is also Fae adjacent, I think he would have mentioned.
Okay. So maybe we go to the Pixie Kingdom / that giant teapot has been very interesting to me.
The bubble pop teapot.
It does look pretty awesome.
So maybe we could go talk to the Pixies and ask them some things, and then I don't know. Do you get boba tea there? I don't know, but whatever.
Maybe they
the
do have some
teapot
boba
is.
tea. I would really like some boba tea. We could also go to the carousel and take a ride there. I mean, then we could also, talk to the carousel operator too.
Okay.
I can handle the talking to them. Don't worry.
That's probably a good idea. Well, we're here now. I guess the carousel's a little bit closer. Do we want to go to the carousel first, and then we'll wheel back around to the big teapot?
All right.
Okay. Carnival music back on.
So we're adding the jar to our to-do list then, and not dealing with it now.
Maybe we should deal with that now before we.
Do they
Is this
give you
carnival like a no re-entry?
Yeah, I
Yeah.
was wondering. I mean, I know we have these extra tickets now, but
As
I
long
mean-
as you have your butterfly wings,
Oh, okay.
you should be
Wait,
fine.
does Judge have their butterfly wings?
I believe so.
Okay, then we're good.
Okay, you want to do this now?
okay.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
You quickly make your way
I am probably not prepared for this, but let's rock and roll.
You got it.
out of the carnival.
I'm just saying, we have a habit of getting magic items and then forgetting about them.
No,
That's why
this
I've
is
started
fair.
using them.
And this one is sentient, so.
This is very fair.
All right, you make your way out of the carnival to the edge of campus. What? Swamp?
Swamp. Swamp is a good
Swamp.
place to
Swamp,
fight,
yeah.
to
And
deal with this.
Back into the bog. Okay.
So
What do you do with the bottle?
Damian will like take the bottle and go like 60 yards away from everyone else,
Okay.
and I set the bottle on the ground. So I guess it's kind of like to them, it's like looking like one of those like you just see him like doing this, reaching out towards the bottle like this, leaning their hand down and you're resting their hand on it, and then looks at the others.
We're like,
Mage armor.
no, yeah. We're like Mythbusters behind like the plexiglass screen with safety goggles on.
Yes. Yeah.
Damian does a thumbs up to everyone.
Safety goggles on. No.
Okay.
Okay.
And he unplugs the cork, scares and runs back to where everyone else is at.
Okay. You uncork the stopper, and Damian, as you run, a cloud of thick smoke flows out of the bottle. And what would be at the end of your turn, so about 6 seconds later, the smoke sort of ignites and in this like flash of flame, and then disappears. And standing about 30 feet away from you is an Ifriti, a very large, sort of red-skinned, horned elemental creature, wearing all manner of jewelry and all kinds of stuff. Very large sword on his back. I need you to roll me a D100.
Okay.
Is it weird? I'm kind of hoping this turns out poorly.
71.
That's usually what I'm always hoping for.
One. Okay. The Ifriti sort of blinks, looks around. Again, Damian, he's only about 30 feet away from you.
Okay.
Sighs.
Damian's
Crosses arms. You have an hour. What do you want?
me? Oh, what do you mean? What do I want?
What do you want? You have me for an hour before I end up back in the bottle. Do you need something? I was trying to catch up on my shows.
Oh, right. Looks at the list. Do we need anything? Because I'm about to ask for like the perfect sandwich real soon.
Can you go invisible?
I don't know. Let me look at my character sheet.
Okay, no worries. You can check on that.
Yeah, once a day.
Okay.
okay.
So.
Could you maybe zip around this the big carnival over there and maybe keep an eye out for like 45 minutes for any shenanigans going on with like weird people in pig masks or anything looking like people are getting kidnapped or something like that. And then with 15 minutes left, you come find Damian and you tell him what you saw.
Okay, kidnapping, pig masks,
Oh, and also keep an eye out around the Hall of Illusions.
all of illusions. Okay. I'll be back in about 45.
Great. Oh, we'll be in there, so you can find us there.
All right. Nods, takes this He's wearing this like sash that has all these different kind of like coins and things pinned to it. Takes one, pulls it off. All right, and goes invisible. He's gone.
That's so cool, guys. He zips over to the bottle and comes running back. Takes the cork.
That wasn't exactly my hypothesis, but perhaps we'll be able to do the experiment again another time.
That's when I mean, that one's much better than I think it had any right to go.
Absolutely.
I was
Law,
I
since
was
you
thinking worse.
identified it, you would know that this particular effect, which I think is the best of the options.
I don't know. I was kind of looking forward to fighting an Afridi.
The Afridi serves you for 1 hour, doing as you command, then he returns to the bottle and a new stopper contains it, and the stopper can't be removed for 24 hours. The next 2 times that you open the bottle, the same thing will happen. If you open the bottle a 4th time, the Afridi is effectively set free and the bottle loses its magic.
Okay,
Oh,
so
man,
we
we
get
could rob- we
Afridi
can-
help
yeah.
for
Yeah.
we get 2 more Afridi helps,
2 more.
and then
Okay.
and then he goes.
And then
free.
he's free. That's great.
That's
And then you can
awesome.
Let me see.
and not
Is
game
there-
ranking. Yay!
Yeah.
If you roll a
see.
1 to 10, he attacks, and if you roll a 91 to 100, he can cast the wish spell 3 times.
Oh.
Fuck.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm marking down
So
2 more Ifriti wishes.
2 more Afridi
Afridi help.
Afridi helps.
You don't get wishes.
We don't get wishes. No wishes.
God, I'm so glad you don't get wishes. And then on the 4th time, you set him free.
I like that.
Okay.
the
And we
bottle
can
is
check in with
magic.
him if he's cool with this arrangement, or he just wants us to let him out as soon as possible. If he's cool with helping us 2 more times, then
Yeah.
Otherwise, we'll just open it up every 24
every
hours
24 hours, and then
until he's
he-
out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Close
We can
the
hang out with us.
page I had open that had the wish
Yes,
spell
we
on it.
commend you to do something fun outside of the bottle for another
No,
hour.
you wanna
And then
hang
go
out with
back
us
in, and then
sometime?
We'll see you in 24 hours.
No, we're not doing anything. You just want to hang out, chill.
Go
We
get
can
buy
get you
for
a
it.
ticket to the carnival if you want.
So for the next hour, the Afriti is doing reconnaissance. What are you
Perfect.
guys doing? That was easy.
Yeah.
I guess we just play.
Yeah.
We just do. Yeah, we just.
Let's go.
Resume.
Why don't we go to the?
Let's go to the carousel.
Yeah.
Or I guess since we left and we're coming back, the pixie thing is closer. So why don't we go to that?
Is it? Yeah. Oh, yeah, it is. Yeah.
I don't think so. I think the carousel is still closer.
To the
Because you would have
entrance?
left by where the ticket booth is.
Oh, okay.
That's the
Oh,
right.
okay.
Yeah.
All
No,
right.
no, carousel's still closer.
Yeah.
The
Yeah.
carousel
I'm thinking
off
from
to your
like
right.
the back.
Pixie Kingdom off to your left.
Okay.
No, whichever one.
Yeah, let's do carousel.
Do they have cotton candy at this carnival?
Sure.
I want cotton candy.
You can get some cotton.
Yeah.
You guys have a whole new your tickets that you already had plus a new ticket apiece.
Yeah, I have
From-
3 and then 8. I have 11 punches.
yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, I have
Punch some cotton candy.
Yeah.
10 punches. Yeah.
I wasn't even tracking how many punches I have. I feel like
Lawler
I
did like 3, I think.
I know, yeah,
Yeah.
so did Sereia. I did keep track of that. I have 3 on that I
Damian
used.
and Giselle like went ham on food and drink.
Yeah,
so
y'all
we
did a
got a
lot.
couple extras.
So now I've got 4 left on my original ticket, and there's 8 on the other one, right? It's 8 punches per ticket.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes. All right.
Did we
yeah.
have to do a punch for the big top?
No, the big top is free.
Okay. Okay,
Yeah,
cool.
the extravaganza is free for everyone. All right, you head over to the carousel.
Mhm.
Okay. There aren't a whole lot of people milling around, but a few kind of riding the carousel. It is a procession of wooden unicorns. Currently standing motionless on a circular wooden platform. You see a few fairgoers clamber onto the unicorns' backs, and a tall centaur woman sets the ride in motion. The unicorns shake their manes and creep to life, cantering around the carousel to the delight of their riders. But Damian, you recognize the carousel operator.
So when Damian walks up, he's kind of like kind of mentally preparing himself to speak to a fae, kind of like, the way he holds his posture and whatnot. And then he just stops dead in his tracks and his eyes widen and just points at them.
Damian, it's not nice to point. Yes, she's a centaur. It's cool.
Damian?
It's me, Damian! He runs up to them and just gives them a big hug.
What are you doing here?
What are you doing here?
I work for the carnival now. I thought you were still in the Feywild.
No. I got out. I really don't know how. It just happened. And like I went back to the school and I have friends now. And those are my friends.
Hi. I'm Diana.
Hi, Diana.
Hi. This is weird. It's good to see you.
Yeah,
I'm
man.
glad you're okay.
Yeah, I'm great. I'm great. Wow, this is just oh, I'm sorry, guys. All right, so this is Diana. See, already said their name. Okay, so there was like this one time when I was in the Feywild, and I was out, hunting some monsters, and well, I did not pack as much supplies as I needed, and I was heading back, to base, and this monster just straight up attacked me out of nowhere, and I didn't have the supplies I needed to get me out of the scrape. And well, they came in and they just like jumped off a cliff. They pulled out a spear and like and it was pretty awesome.
It was pretty intense.
Yeah.
Wow.
I mean, I basically not old in my life. I mean, I just think they're really cool.
Yeah, and I'll give you a little description of Diana. For all intents and purposes, she's a centaur. Her horse body is this like a paint horse pattern. So it's white, in between these like sort of orange and like copper speckles. But they actually move up her human body as well, like to the sides of her face. And so she basically her entire form has this like paint horse pattern. She has long black braid, and she's wearing like carnival garb, like a corset, and she's got big blue butterfly wings on as well.
Oh, wow.
Well, welcome, I guess.
Yeah. Oh, he turns out. Should I, ask her about the stuff? Okay, cool. Hey, so this is gonna sound really weird, but I was wondering
about that.
Okay, well, have you heard anything recently about people going missing? People who have been here and now they're gone.
I mean, other than Hurley and Star.
Yeah. Well, them exactly.
Well, yeah, we all know. One of the acrobats, Glimmer. She's been gone for about a month, too.
A month. So she was the first one to get kidnapped then.
You think she was kidnapped?
Okay, so I was in the Hall of Illusions with my friend, and I was peeking around the corner because a halfling, they ran inside after a really bad and awkward situation with a marriage proposal happened. And when I was looking for them, I saw them talking to a mirror, and on the other side of the mirror was this creepy little girl in a pig mask saying, "I'll take you to a place where I can get rid of all your regrets." And it looks like they were about to get pulled through the mirror before I stopped them.
Huh. That's really strange. I really hope this isn't some something. I kind of thought I was done with all that.
The more and more I think about it, I don't want to say it, but I think it might be. My gut's telling me it.
Okay, listen. And she sort of looks to the carousel as it comes to a stop and the last few patrons get off. I can't talk about it.
Okay.
It's a long story. But the unicorns can help.
You can talk to them?
In a way. There's something going on. I can't tell you what it is. But they might be able to. If you can solve their riddle.
We're really good at those.
Like
Like,
I said-
really, really good at those.
Daniel, you have no idea how good we are at riddles.
Okay. And she walks over to the entrance gate and shuts it. Just keep it quiet. Okay?
Got it.
I'm really not even supposed to have told you that.
Told me what?
Told us that we need to have punchies before we can ride the ride, Damian. Here you go.
Oh, right. Pulls out their ticket, holds it out to her.
Thanks, Damian. And she punches your tickets. And you make your way up to the carousel. It's riddle time. Puzzle time. So,
Puzzles.
Those are fucking riddles!
there are 8 unicorns. They ride in pairs, so 4 pairs. Each has a name tag on its bridle. Some of the names are legible. Some of them are indecipherable or missing some letters. The first pair has, hold on, gotta scroll down. So, the first pair of unicorns, and each unicorn has this, it's still wooden, but it looks like a ribbon that sort of connects them, and each one has a phrase on it that looks like it's been scratched out, or basically they're made indecipherable. But so you walk up to the first pair of unicorns. One of them, their name is legible. It is Fortune. The other one, the only thing you can read is the first letter, which is a letter B.
Okay.
I can give you the rest of them if you would like.
Yes, please.
Yes.
The second one, the second pair, the first unicorn's name is partially indecipherable, but the first 2 letters are PR. The second unicorn's name in that pair, however, is Fall,
F-A-L-L?
like the season or the action I take on the stairs sometimes. The third pair, the first unicorn in the pair's name is Stone. The second unicorn is missing the middle letters of its name, but the first letter is M, as in Mancy.
Mancy?
And the final letter is S. And then the fourth pair, the first unicorn's name is Stitch. Like the
Like
alien.
Lilo and?
Like Lilo and. The second unicorn has a 4-letter name that's been mostly scratched out. The third of the 4 letters is N, as in Nancy. I can put these in the chat if you need them.
Yes, please.
Are there letters missing after the N?
Yes, it looks
Okay.
like there's.
So blank, blank, and blank.
Okay.
Right, here's one.
Do these seem like phrases to you?
Do
There's two.
I have one other question? Do the other names? Do we know how many letters are missing from each of them, or is it just there are just some letters missing?
There are some letters missing.
Okay.
Seeing them will probably help.
So the first thing that I think of when I think of a stitch is that phrase, "A stitch in time saves 9." And maybe that 4-letter word at the end is 9. So maybe all of these are like folk phrases, you'll know?
Yeah, because and he'll head over
Fortune
to the
favors the bold.
yeah, and the second one it says pride and fall, like pride before the fall.
Mhm.
The stone one's hard though.
Oh,
you know
Rolling
the
Stone.
moss?
Yeah, no, it's
Stone and
moss.
moss.
Rolling Stone gathers no moss.
No mas.
No mas.
No moss.
No
No
mas.
mas.
No mas mas.
Yeah, then
Okay,
the stitch
so-
in 9.
Yeah.
Yes,
Then what's
stitch in
fortune and
time saves
B?
9.
Bold.
Fortune favors the bold.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so is your name Bold?
There's no answer. It's a wooden.
How do we solve the riddle? We think we have an answer. Do we submit
I think we
it?
have the answer.
Do we
Can we
write
submit
it
it to
on
you?
your callers?
Damian pulls out a quill.
Sure.
And he'll fill in the missing letters.
Okay. The first pair you fill in next to fortune. On the other unicorn, you fill in OLD, so it spells bold. And the ribbon connecting the two glows slightly, and then you see the phrase "Fortune favors the bold."
We did it!
We did it, guys.
I
Let's
thought
do
you
the
guys would
rest.
like this one.
Okay.
You fill the rest in. Pride goes before a fall. A rolling stone gathers no moss. And a stitch in time saves 9. So you have your unicorns: fortune, bold, pride, fall, stone, moss, stitch, and 9. And as the last one is filled in and everything is completed, without Diana's prompting, the unicorns once again move and sort of come to life, and they shake their manes and they kind of beckon you for a carousel ride.
Hop on to a unicorn.
You guys, we really need to do another escape
We
room.
need to
We're,
do
like,
an
We
escape
do.
room.
good
We
at that.
would be
Good.
so good at it.
That was good.
We did it. We solved the unicorn fight.
Okay, you all hop on a unicorn,
Yes.
Yes.
and you all.
I get on to fortune.
I get
Okay.
on to bold.
I'm on moss.
Yeah,
Seems
that
right.
I
makes
wanted
sense.
no
That seems
moss.
exactly
That's
right.
fine. I don't have a funny one here.
Stitch.
That's
I'll
Stitch.
get on Stitch.
Yeah.
That seems right. Okay. And one by one, as the carousel starts and the unicorns start to kind of toss their manes and canter along, you all hear a voice in your head. You did it.
Who said that?
I didn't say anything.
We know many things Diana cannot say, but we can answer. What can we help with? As you forge a telepathic link with the unicorns.
Sereia's just hugging moss.
Let's be best friends.
Okay.
Perfect.
Do you have questions, or do you just want the unicorns to tell you what they know?
I guess
Well,
start
how
with what
about-
they know, and
yeah.
then if we
Yeah,
have.
and then we
Yeah.
ask some questions.
Yeah.
All right. So the link is struck, and the voice in your
bargain is
heads,
forged.
the voice in your head says, "Our patron." You know she is missing.
Yeah.
Something has befallen her. She is not missing, but stuck. Frozen. We feel her reaching out, but she cannot get to us.
Frozen?
Do you know where they're
Like
frozen?
in ice?
Oh, not that lady again.
Thought about that. No. She's not cold, but unmoving. Time passes around her, but she does not go with it. She lives in Prismere. Her domain. Zybilna, the Archfey. That's spelled Zybilna. We cannot leave. But we need someone to find her. Someone's taken control of Prismere, taken it away from her, frozen her. Time passes, but she does not move.
Oh boy. Like, Damian kind of sighs a bit. It's been a while since I've been to that place, so as much as maybe this is over our head stuff, I kind of feel like I should go back and at least investigate this place.
If you have been to Prismere, when you return, you will not recognize it. The hourglass turns.
Hi, Fortune. Do you all know anything about these disappearances from here at the carnival? Do you think they have anything to do with your patron and what's happening over there?
The hourglass turns. The sisters they take from us. In exchange for good fortune.
Isn't that what Steam heard?
I think so.
So
Is
the carnival
the-
runners know all about this.
Is the carnival's patron the same as Kettle's team's patron?
Yes, Kettlesteam, a friend once. She is always kind to us.
Good, or we would have to have words.
She knows
That's
something
their
is
name.
amiss. She
We
works
met
to
her.
find out what.
We do too.
Mm-hmm.
Although we haven't been officially put on retainer to solve this mystery, I think we're just going to take it upon ourselves to do it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, we could start pro bono and then hopefully, they get us some back pay on that retainer's fee. So
We should
Actually,
definitely keep track of our billable hours while we're
absolutely.
I
yes.
think we can actually write this off as an expense, and then we can take the money we get that to pay that off.
Oh,
I just hope they don't pay us in more fruity bottles. I don't want to
yeah.
know how many that they have.
That's a scary thought, yes.
Yeah.
Okay, so you said these sisters, right? Do you know what this is like a coven, right?
Perhaps we do not know them. They are
there's-
strangers to us.
Okay. But sisters as in like not just like two, there's like more than that.
3
Three?
sisters. 3 domains. When Prismere was once one. They take as they please.
Okay, so you don't know anything about these sisters.
No,
Do you?
we do
do
not
you
know,
know-
them. But we know while they are sisters, they share no love for each other.
And they said they didn't know the names of the sisters. Okay.
Our ride comes to an end. Can we help with anything else?
How does one get to Prismere?
Through the looking glass.
Through the fucking mirror, I
Oh,
know it.
mirrors. Okay. Thank you.
Be safe.
That's the unicorn.
And
Thanks, Fortune.
the carousel ride comes to an end, and the unicorns go still once more.
That was a great guide, guys.
Yes, very productive.
Oh, it's over.
You guys get down, and Diana approaches again. So I assume you found what you needed to find?
Yep,
It
we
was
did.
a lovely ride.
Good. Good. I'm sorry, I wish I could help.
No, you were very helpful. Thank you.
I'm,
Yeah.
Well, I have certain obligations. But if there's anything I can do, I'll try my best.
Of course.
Yeah. Thanks again, Diana. It was really great to see you. I'm glad you're
Me too.
okay.
Yeah, I'm glad you're okay.
It was nice
Smiles.
to meet you.
I'll see you around.
Just waves and heads off. Runs back, gives her a hug, and then runs off.
Bye, Damian.
Bye! Trips. Bye.
And you head off. To where?
Pixieland? It's not called Pixieland.
Pixieland.
Pixie Kingdom.
Pixie Kingdom, I think.
Pixie
Coming soon to Disney World.
Anything in between? We're on the walk there.
This is getting a lot bigger than I thought it was going to be. I'm starting to think that we're not going to be able to solve all of this before the end of the carnival today.
But
Oh,
the
we got
carnival
it.
was gonna be here all week, right?
I don't know, is it?
Yes, it's gonna be here for several
Oh,
more nights.
okay.
This is like opening night, you know.
Yeah. Yeah, we can always, continue this as part of our weekly activities.
What if we go through the looking glass, and then when we come back through the looking glass, the carnival's somewhere else?
That's a lot of anxiety you're putting on my shoulders there, Sereia.
Well, there's lots of places I haven't been, and I'm sure there's lots of places you haven't been. So we could just look at it as a, free trip somewhere.
That's true.
And I'm sure we could write to your grandpa and do some sort of like independent study, you know.
Oh yeah, I can say I'm traveling the world as I don't know, a magical a magical journalist. I take logs of different magical items seen around the world.
Sure, or magical animals, or magical processes. Like, I mean, we could basically do all of our Strixhaven studies like in the Feywild if we wanted to,
That's true. Yeah, we could. I mean, we could just kind of treat this as a field trip, right?
Remember when this was just going to be a day for us to hang out and have fun?
We did to overcomplicate our fun, right?
When this turns into us saving the world again from some sort of like evil Fey emperor or something, I'm going to say that again, and I'm going to remind you all of how this was just supposed to be a fun distraction.
I feel like you are owed that. Yes,
Mhm.
you were allowed that one. I told you so.
All right.
All right.
We
You
should
want to talk to
stop
some
leaving our
pixies?
dorms.
What, we should just like hole up and never go outside ever again?
I think something would still find us.
I need to find out from people that have graduated from this school whether this has been their experience. They don't really do much studying, and they just end up saving the day all the time.
Like,
Which I'm cool with. It's just not what was on the brochure when I signed up.
I
okay,
did not see that anywhere on the curriculum for my Witherbloom studies.
what if, now hear me out, that like for every graduating class at Strixhaven, there's just, one group that is like us, right? Like, we're just part of the Strixhaven tradition.
The ones that don't actually learn anything but get a lot of real world experience.
Yeah.
Practical knowledge.
Right. Maybe we'll be in the yearbook as, I don't know, the Adventurers Club.
We're like
Yes.
having this conversation as we walk to the Pixie Kingdom.
In Strixhaven's defense, the carnival is not a Strixhaven problem.
But we're
Do you
getting
think
involved
going somewhere
anyway.
called Prismir, being from the College of Prismari, like I'll get like discounts and things? What do you think? Do you
That would
I'll
worth a
go
try.
on that?
I would like to make a history check. Would I know, like, if they made that comparison would be a good idea?
Sure, yeah. Make a history check.
Oh, that is a 14.
Okay. Damian, you're not super familiar with Prismir. It's sort of its own. You've heard of it. It's sort of its own like little realm within the Feywild. As far as you're aware, it and the Prismari aren't connected.
I mean, I don't think there is any connection between the two.
But like just from name recognition,
Oh,
do you think
probably.
like maybe I could like 50, even just 15-20% on my purchase?
bet-
you know,
I will-
something?
I bet there's like some way you can kind of do that. You just got to make sure, you're matching their jive and everything.
If their jive is stealing people, then that's probably not going to be the case. Stealing things, I'm all about stealing things. I'm all about
Well-
stealing things, but not
well,
people. That's
not-
just wrong.
Well, maybe sometimes stealing people. It's like, okay, like the best way you describe when, talking to the Fae, it's more like be ready for some double talk.
Oh, I will steal a person's heart. Like that.
Yeah,
Or will that like be turned around and literally they're like, okay, go chop their heart out of their chest? You think about
probably.
something like that.
It might get to that,
Okay.
So, just, be really careful with what you say, I guess.
So I should just shut up, basically.
No, you can talk. I mean, you're pretty good at that too, catching people in the lies and everything.
I have to think about this. Can I get a boba tea?
It's kind of like, and he like leans into the others. It's kind of like when I was trying to read, Mr. Light earlier. Like, he was talking real fancy and everything, so it just made it hard to figure out if he was lying or not.
Do you think this is getting to be a big enough problem? Should we go get all of our friends involved with this too and make sure that they come with us to the to Prismir?
We keep putting them in danger.
And I'm sure they would be offended if we stopped.
I mean, it would be the polite thing to do to offer this work-study course, right?
Wow, you look around the carnival, you don't see anyone you recognize. It's crazy.
That's so weird. I could swear I saw them earlier.
You have no idea where they are.
We go to the big teapot.
You go to the big teapot.
Yeah.
And we find all of our friends there.
The big teapot is, let me find it, they're in alphabetical order because I'm a genius. A 20-foot...
Is that a T for teapot or B for big?
It's under its name, which is the Bubble Pop Teapot, so B.
Ah.
A 20-foot tall teapot rests on a wooden platform, its painted surface whirling with moving imagery of flying dragons breathing streams of bubbles. A door at the base of the teapot allows entry to its interior. Those who enter emerge from the spout enclosed in a bubble that detaches from the teapot and floats off across the carnival. 7 goblins sit around the platform sipping tea from mismatched porcelain cups. It's a ride. The teapot's a ride.
I thought it was like a place where we were going to buy tea, but I was not prepared for this.
Oh, you become tea.
Oh, boy.
One of the goblins who wears these big bright yellow butterfly wings and has a belt that has a bunch of like mismatched teaspoons hanging from it sort of sees you approach. Step right up. Would you like to ride the teapot?
Yes, please.
How far do we fly through the carnival? Like, do we come back here, or are we gonna end up somewhere weird, like over there?
I know you'll end up somewhere within the carnival. If you try to take the bubble outside, it pops and lets you down.
Oh, so we get to
Okay.
control the bubble.
You can try. People have tried.
Can we all go in one bubble, or are we
No.
all gonna be in the? Oh, okay.
1 patron per bubble.
I would like bubble me, please.
All right. Punch your ticket.
Should we come up with a meeting spot if we're like thrown to the 4 winds and all that?
How about the carousel?
Okay,
Or
you
we
went to
can-
the carousel.
Oh, yeah.
So we all just come back here.
Yeah.
We'll just come back here for Pixie Kingdom.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. Let's see those tickets. Is everybody gonna ride the teapot?
Yes.
All right. In you go.
Bubble,
In you go.
bubble, toil and
Be
trouble.
careful.
Sorry, that's in my head now.
So, 1 large or smaller creature per bubble. Everything you're holding or carrying, the bubble matches your size. So you all enter the teapot. You're a popping sound, and you're sort of shoved out the spout, which forms a bubble around you and floats off over the carnival. They float for a minute, one literal minute, and then they pop, and you will feather fall to the ground.
Dutch is in his own bubble.
Dutch is in his own bubble, having a great time. Do you guys just let the bubbles float? Or do you try to control the bubble?
Can I try to control the
I'm gonna
bubble
try
by
to
like
control.
running like a big hamster ball?
Yeah. Doing the
Okay.
same thing, like
If you-
running it in like a circle.
If you want to try to gain control of the bubble, I need an acrobatics check.
Okay.
Acrobatics check.
Seraia's trying to swim in the bubble.
I got an 11 because I
Okay.
rolled a 3.
Damian, try as you might. This bubble's going where this bubble wants to go. You cannot get it to turn.
Damien is like running around in a circle. He keeps on running really fast, and he ends up just like tripping and he just falls in a circle over and over again.
19!
Yeah, Giselle, where you get to pick the end destination, essentially, of your bubble.
I want to do like a little loop in a minute and then just pop right back down to Pixie Kingdom so that I can tap my foot and go, where were you? I was waiting here for all of you the whole time.
Okay, Giselle, you float over, and your bubble pops next to the entrance of Pixie Kingdom, and you gently float down to the ground. Damian, you actually end up over by the lake again, where the gondola swans are.
How'd I get over? Oh, right, yeah.
Anybody else?
I rolled a 21. Look at my teeny
Okay.
tiny dice.
Aw. All right, where do you want to end up?
She'll follow Damian.
Okay, Sereia follows Damian. You get a great aerial view of actually most of the carnival. You pop next to Damian and float down next to the lake. Law, are you just going?
I got an 8.
Okay, you end up back by you pop and you float down next to the lost property wagon, and you see Dirla kind of looking at you.
Where's Dutch end up? Dutch doesn't try to control theirs. Dutch just goes wherever Dutch.
Dutch actually ends up next to Giselle at the Pixie Kingdom.
Oh, so we only fuck it up if we try to control it.
Yeah. Duh. So you all land in different spots, and regroup.
Yep.
With Giselle and Dutch.
What have you been? Me and Dutch have been waiting here for like 10 minutes.
We were on the other side of the park.
We went to go see the gondola swans.
Yeah.
Aerial view is beautiful.
Mm-hmm.
It was
Damian
very
definitely
nice.
did it on purpose.
Yeah.
I'm like following behind as they're like.
Law, you also make your way back.
I actually forgot where we were going.
Okay, where do you go?
I think Pixie Kingdom.
Yes.
The Pixie Kingdom? Do you
Yes.
remember to go to the Pixie Kingdom?
Oh
I
no,
see a
that's where
pixie
we
fly
are
by.
actually going. No,
That's where you're going.
Law goes back to. There was a food place, right?
Yeah, you're right next to it.
Yeah, I go get some
Across from
food.
them. Okay, you go get some food. You guys wait a little bit for Law, but Law, after a minute or so, you hear sort of like padding footsteps behind you, and you see Dirla, the Displacer Beast, who's followed you, kind of looks at you. They don't speak common super well, but they kind of nudge you a little bit.
What's up?
You lost?
No, I'm pretty sure this is where I was supposed to meet my friends. They just haven't shown up yet.
They just kind of sit with you for another few minutes. You sure?
No, not really. I really lost focus there.
They sort of turn and like they've got this big like collar and sort of like come because normally
Okay.
they'd have a kid hold on to their collar while they find their
Grab the collar, Law.
Law grabs onto the collar.
Dirla sniffs out your friends and takes you over to the Pixie Kingdom. You guys see Law with a bunch of snacks being led by Dirla the Displacer Beast.
Thank you so much,
Oh,
Dirla. We were
thank
so
you.
worried about them. Law,
Dutch was
do
crying.
not run off like that again.
To be fair, the bubble did it.
Thank you,
in,
Dirla.
In
Thank you.
Elvish to Sereia, the bubbles do that quite a bit.
I didn't have any trouble with mine.
Yeah, I was in total control of mine.
They nod. Law, they sort of nudge you a little bit and then
Thank you.
pat off.
Thank you for bringing them back.
Thank you.
They're really good at their job.
Yeah.
She knew you were lost before you did.
She really did. I thought we were meeting for food.
Never mind. I'm not even going to bother.
This is
Okay.
funny to me because the bubble ride is literally 1 minute long. You're in the bubble for 60 seconds.
Law's been gone for like 30.
Short attention span.
All right.
Snacks!
We're coming up on time here, so we'll get you into the Pixie Kingdom.
Yeah.
Okay. So at the entrance. Oh, let me hold on. I'm still on the teapot here. Nope. Down. Streamline Pixie Kingdom. So what you see here is a copse of oak trees that are sort of almost like sheltering, essentially a miniaturized fairground. At the heart of this miniature fairground, you see a hamster that is running inside a tiny Ferris wheel, encircled by all of these tiny wagons and candy stalls. And in the hollow of a tree at the entrance, there is one pixie sitting sort of cross-legged in the hollow of one of these trees. And as you approach, he sort of like lights up. He's pale, almost like lavender skin, but dark, like purple hair, nice suit. And he sort of flies up to all of you. Hello. Hello. Would you like to visit the Pixie Kingdom?
Sure.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Is the best attraction the carnival has to offer. And you heard that
Well,
from
you're
me,
here.
Jeremy Plum. At your service.
Hello, Mr. Plum.
A pleasure. Would you like a pixie name for your time in the kingdom?
Absolutely.
Yes.
Everyone roll me a d8, please.
I'm so excited I can't.
I got an 8.
Your name is Toadhop.
Toda.
I got a 5.
Your name? Jellybean Starfish.
I also got a 5.
I guess you're Starfish Jellybean.
All right.
I got a 4.
Dimple.
Wait, what? What was that?
Dimple.
Dimple.
Like a dimple.
I thought I heard Dimpo. I was like, what is a dimple?
Wait a
Not for
minute.
nothing, but
The
like,
Lost Marks brother, Dimpo.
like the names of these four pixie names just have big like 80s Saturday morning cartoon vibes, where like Dimple is and Dimple.
And Dimple. All right. I'll punch your ticket. And in exchange, he reaches into the hollow of a tree and pulls out a little tray with 4 little potions on it. Here you are.
Oh. Thank you.
Thank you.
What do they do?
Oh, they make you pixie-sized. Now, they only last for up to an hour. Or, if you want to turn back, you can. But we do ask that when you turn back to your regular size, you exit the kingdom first.
Okay.
Sereia's already taking hers.
Okay.
So
We should line
excited
this
to
up.
You all drink the potions.
Yes.
And as you do, Jeremy Plum sprinkles a little bit of pixie dust on you, so you become tiny creatures, and you can all fly for the next hour, or until the end of the hour. Since you're tiny, you also all have disadvantage on strength checks and saves, and your weapons deal 2d4 less damage. You shouldn't need them in the Pixie Kingdom. And so Jeremy Plum says, all right, you 4, have a good time. I'll see you on your way out.
Thank you. Thank you.
He winks and then sits back down in his tree hollow. You enter the Pixie Kingdom, and compared to the rest of the carnival, it is like a tranquil oasis. It's much quieter in here. The air is filled with the aroma of blackberry wine and flower blossoms. And you can see nestled in the bark of the bases of these surrounding trees, there are 8 brightly painted doorways. Seem to go in. Here are the following wonders you can experience in the Pixie Kingdom. There's Pinecone the pug, who gives rides. The centerpiece of the Pixie Kingdom is the Pixie Palace, which you guys can see from where you're standing, sort of in the center, and it's made entirely of woven together cocoon husks into this big palace. There's one of the cottages boasts cucamelon sandwiches and thimbleberry tarts at tea. You can also ride the hamster-powered Ferris wheel.
Can we do everything?
We gotta do everything.
Sure. What do you want to do first?
Can we ride the pug first?
Yes, I was to say, can we run the bug first?
Yeah, you make your way up to his pen, and that has a big sign over the top that says Pinecone the Pug. And he's extremely excitable. And one at a time, the pixie that is there tending to him says, "Oh, welcome. Would you like to meet Pinecone?"
Yes, please.
And she, one by one, will sort of let you into the pen. And this is a pug-sized pug, so it's big.
I don't have speak with animals prepared and I'm mad.
This is Pinecone. Very careful now. He'll give you a ride if you're kind to him, or if you give him a snack.
Damian pats himself down for a snack. Nope, I don't have a snack on me.
Well, I'm sure ear scritches will do.
Damian hover up to Pinecone. Scritch to their ear. Guys, you gotta do this. This is the best thing ever.
You hang out with Pinecone for a while. Give you
I give
scritches.
Pinecone some candy.
He loves it. He's more excitable now because he's had sugar.
Sereia kisses Pinecone on the nose.
He licks your whole face.
Just gives him a big, just like kitty biscuits all down his back, like a little massage.
Oh, he loves it. He just lays down.
Scritches the sides.
Yeah, we love all over Pinecone.
You give Pinecone a lot of love. Says, "Oh, you're quite good with the animals. I'm sure Biscuit would like to talk to you."
An animal for Sereia to talk to? Sereia.
Biscuit is the hamster that runs the Ferris wheel.
Oh yeah, we gotta talk to the hamster if we can.
You should talk to him. He's very kind. And he hears a lot of things.
Oh,
Let's go meet Biscuit.
okay.
Right.
Let's see if Biscuit will dish the goss with us.
Enjoy the rest of your time.
Thank you so much. Bye, Pinecone.
Say goodbye to Pinecone the Pug, and head over to the Ferris wheel, which is run by a hamster. I guess this is a regular sized, this is a normal sized hamster. And he's finishing up a round of Ferris wheel rides and kind of stops and kind of waddles out of the wheel that he was on and goes over and takes a big drink of water.
Is it from the big bottle?
Yeah.
Does he have a big bottle hanging?
Yeah, he's got a big bottle.
Hi, Biscuit.
Oh, hey there. Hey, what's going on?
We were told to come and meet you because you are the knower of all things in Pixie Kingdom.
Oh, you wouldn't believe the things people talk about while they're on a Ferris wheel all cozy up in there. They
I
say all
bet.
kinds of stuff.
Do you have them mic'd up there, or are you just listening in?
No,
or...
I'm just an expert at what I do. I gotta run the thing. They know I'm here.
All right.
It's
I
not
see.
my
Hamsters
fault
have
people talk in
excellent
front of the help.
hearing.
Anyway, what can I do you for? Do you want to ride the Ferris wheel? I gotta get in a few more laps today.
Sure.
I mean, yes, but do you mind if we chat with you afterwards?
Oh, sure, yeah.
Okay.
Take a nice ride on the Ferris wheel. Biscuit. This is probably like a jacked hamster.
I was gonna say.
Yeah, Biscuit's probably swole.
This is a svelte
Oh,
hamster.
yeah.
Yes, you have a nice ride on the Ferris wheel. You come back down. Whew. All right. Gotta get the reps in, you know?
Chase those gains, bro.
Yeah, what can I do for you? You want to chat? You got some goss?
Well, wait, is this like gossip for gossip?
Sure.
Well, there were supposed to be 2 marriage proposals today, and both went awry.
Oh, one of them wasn't Candlefoot, was it?
It was.
Oh, no. What happened?
Somebody stole his voice. We got it back for him, though.
Oh, that's good. I knew Palasha would never turn him down. They love each other so much. It's gross. It's truly gross. They're awesome. They bring me snacks. Oh, I guess that's my turn. Oh, here's a good one. Not many people know this. You know that Burley the Bugbear?
Yes, we met him.
Actually a pretty smart cookie. When I get out and sort of get around, taking a break, go explore the carnival a little bit, in somebody's pocket or something like that, he likes to sit around with those swans over at the lake. They talk all kinds of philosophy and crazy smart people stuff. You believe that? That big lug?
He has hidden depths.
He's got the brains and the brawn.
I believe that. We've spent some time with Burley.
Yeah, he's awesome. I feel bad about his brother.
Oh, I think we're going to try to find him.
Oh, that would be great. He's pretty busted up about it. I mean, I don't have any siblings, but I can't imagine losing somebody like that. It's gotta be terrible.
I don't have any siblings either.
Hey, there we go. Only children.
Mm-hmm. High five the hamster.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, anything you want to know? I got pretty much the run of the place.
I believe that.
Do you know anything about some of these other people that have been disappearing? Like Star the kitten and Glimmer the acrobat?
Yeah, I always liked Glimmer. Her sister was one of the acrobats too, one of the fire jugglers as well. She just thought she up and left. She's done it before. Glimmer, she gets bored really easily, and she marches to the beat of her own drum. She's kind of comes and goes, and so we just figured she went for a bit, but it's been a while. And they're starting to get pretty worried about her. Star, I don't know. I mean, Star's a good kid and can take care of herself, but Dill is really worried.
So
Yeah.
are we.
I don't have any kids, but that's gotta be rough.
Well, hopefully we can find them all.
Yeah, I hope so.
Everyone's mind's at ease.
Yeah, you guys seem legit.
We try. We're usually much bigger than this, which makes us a little bit more intimidating.
Damian, give him a business card.
What? Oh, right. Damian pulls out a business card and hands it to the hamster. Here's our business card.
Thanks.
Yeah, it's this is our how to contact us. He turns to the others. So what? I didn't put our contact information on it because I wasn't sure where.
Ascending spell works.
Yeah, and we don't have a
We're still working on our website.
Yes.
It's
You can send mail to
place of operations. That's
no
the word I'm
one will
looking
be able
for.
to find it. I was gonna say send mail to the bar that crawls, but
P.O. box.
the
P.O. box.
It's a P.O.
The
box.
like that.
P.O. box to the bar that crawls.
Get a P.O. box set up.
Okay, and he writes all that information down on the card. See, right there's our contact information, and here you go.
Oh, awesome. Yeah, I'll look you guys up for sure.
Nibbles on the corner. Good quality.
Anything else I can do you for?
I think that was about it.
All right. Hey, have some tea before you go. They got some good shit in there. Oh, sorry, I'm not supposed to curse.
I heard nothing.
Jeremy says we gotta be wholesome. I asked Jeremy if he knows any real fae. Wholesome, my ass. All right, I gotta hop back on the wheel. Hey, come find me if you need anything else, so I got you.
Well, it's nice to meet you.
Thank you, Jeremy.
You too. running on the wheel again.
Oh, Biscuit. If I ever get a hamster, I'm
Biscuit.
naming it Biscuit.
Biscuit, the awakened hamster.
I love Biscuit.
With
Who
all my
speaks
heart.
common and has an intelligence of 10.
Okay.
Good for you, Biscuit. So as you set out to
It's
explore,
one less than Sereia.
this hamster is as smart as you, essentially. You guys have the same modifier. As you set out to explore the rest of the Pixie Kingdom and see what else you can find before this hour is up and the Afriti. Oh yeah, you guys didn't ask his name. The Afriti comes back. That is where we will have to end for today. So yeah, thanks everybody for hanging out with us.
Thank
for
you.
going on a fun
Thank you.
carnival adventure. Real quick, let's do Stars and Wishes. I don't remember what order everyone's in, so you guys can just go.
Val's first.
Val's first. Go, Val. Go.
Okay. Star. My star is going to go to Giselle for her assisting everybody and making the performance at the carnival or at the big show. Just full on busting out all the big stops with this super powerful magical item.
I've used 16 charges on it today
With this
just for
god-killing
bullshit.
magical item. Let's do a performance. I love it. That's my star. My wish. I want to know more about this Ifrit. I want to become friends with this Ifrit. I want this Ifrit to become our BFF as we venture through the Feywild.
Okay. You'll have to put in the work on that one. Maybe start by asking his name.
Yeah, name would probably be a good place to start.
I love it. Thank you, Val. Who next?
I can go.
All right.
My star's gonna go to Van for a very specific moment, which was you don't see anybody you know. After bullshitting about bringing all of our friends into this, and they go, "That's weird. You don't see anybody you know." It just
not
wrecked me.
here.
They're just not here all of a sudden. I don't know. This is right outside your school, but there's nobody that you know here, and I think that's awesome because
Respect.
we need
No
to be
NPCs in the
controlled.
Feywild.
We need to be controlled. And my wish also has to do with the Ifrit. A, ask his name, and B, Sarai's gonna ask the Afriti to dinner. A
You're
date with an
You're
Afriti.
gonna date the Ifrit.
Yes.
Oh.
Pat
That's
did
my
ask if
wish.
he was hot, and I would say, yeah, duh.
Duh.
Everyone in this universe is hot.
Yeah.
A big, strong, red genie man.
So Sarai's gonna see if the Afriti wants to go to dinner.
Okay.
That's my
That's
wish.
the next hour in 24 hours. Is asking
Yeah.
you to dinner.
So that to try to make him our friend, and maybe he'll just want to continue going on adventures with us.
We'll see. See what
Roll to
happens, I
seduce
guess.
The Afriti.
Oh, Lord. All right. Thanks, Rachel. Who next?
I think I'm next. My star. My star has to go to Law for immediately getting lost. And then also to Van for immediately getting dog. That displacer beast deserves a fucking raise. Holy
Right.
shit, is she good at her job?
Dearla needs a raise.
Immediately. New. That
good at what
was
she
beautiful.
does.
Just a wonderful character moment. I enjoyed it very much. Thank you. My wish. I mean, I also have wishes about the Afriti, but I feel like we have covered it. So instead, I wanna say again that I would like to become friends with Steam Kettle. I think she's fun. I think we had a bumpy first start because we're probably a lot more alike than either of us would like to admit.
I would say so.
We both like
Yeah.
crime.
We both like
Yes,
crime.
everyone has wishes for the Afride. Amen. Okay. I can make that happen. Or, more correctly, you can make that happen. Thanks, Sid. Wow.
My star. Everyone else took my stars, so. But it was definitely the law being lost moment was my original star because I just love that. But definitely could put in my star to Van for the amazing NPCs this session. Like there were so many great NPCs, and I just adored it. And I love Biscuit so much. Just a Jack Surly hamster.
I also love Biscuit quite a bit.
Oh, I'm sorry. Also, to Sereia for just being like, yeah, I'm just going to jump in the water. I'll be right back. I don't know what's in there. No, it's fine. I'll go find the mermaid. It's cool.
Yeah.
And the shark fin!
My wish is I want more of Diana. I like Diana. Definitely want more of Diana. Need more of them back is what I want.
She's got probably some of the most backstory of any of the NPCs here.
More of Diana. That's my wish.
You can make that
Second
happen.
star to quick draw law. I forgot about the shark fin.
Quick draw law.
Just haven't gotten to shoot something in so long.
Well, sorry, there's not a lot of things to fight at a carnival.
You know what? I kind of expected it. It's okay.
It'll happen, don't worry.
That's why I took every opportunity I could get.
I like quick draw law, that's fun. Okay, yeah, anything else? All right, our list expands. So, yeah, that is where we're gonna finish it up for today. Thanks everybody for watching and coming to hang out with us. We'll be back next week to do this again. Join us tonight, this evening at 5 p.m. Eastern Time for another stream. Val runs that one. It is Saturday nights Ward 47. We're playing our favorite deck building tabletop RPG, Parslings. And we left off once again on pre-Buck Wild cliffhanger. An old friend
No.
who definitely promised us that he would not hurt us
It has
now
not
come-
hurt you yet.
has now
Yet.
come to threaten us, and we're all very nervous
Y'all
about
made
it.
a lot of assumptions about this situation.
It was pretty threatening. Anyway, coming out of this 5 p.m. Eastern Time. Anything anybody else wants to plug before we go away? All right. Well, we love each and every one of you. Join us tonight. Join us throughout the week. But most importantly for me, because this is my game, join us next Saturday at 11 a.m. Eastern Time for more of the wild beyond the Witchlight. But until then, good game and good hunting, Internet.